So there's the tree. It's a big maple. And I'm gonna take you over to it here right now. The maple here is a pretty big one. It's fairly troublesome in the middle here. So I'm hoping it's gonna be okay to take down. It's fairly tall tree. Hard to tell, maybe 120 feet. It is definitely leaning. It's leaning back this way, and it's got a lot of heavy branches that way, which is helpful because we're gonna fall it up the road here. That's the plan anyway. So first of all, I'm going to just gonna clear out these branches on, or these big limbs on the side, and then clear all around here, just to make sure it's safe, and then we'll assess whether it's safe or not to do, and then go from there. We'll try to get it on film for you. Yeah, that's gonna be a biggie. It's gonna take out some of these branches here a bit, but it's not bad actually for a middle of a forest. It's not a bad line of sight. So I'm going to clear around the tree here, as I said, for safety, for good, better footing, and just gives you a better idea of what's happening. And there's two limbs coming out of the side of the tree at the bottom, which you can see that I'll cut down here in a second. They're basically the little limbs, but they're the size of Saskatchewan trees, just like Wally and Yui's trees. And there I fell them right there, and cleaning them up a little bit, moving them, and then on to the next step. So right here, I'm doing the first cut of the undercut. It's the most important cut of all. And I had marked it with a red marker just to make it easier for me to see. I'm gonna fast forward through this, but basically I'm cutting a straight line, getting my line of sight in the right spot so the tree will go in the right area that I planned. And then I do the wedge on the bottom. So I'll kind of just fast forward, not fast forward, but I'll actually skip parts. You'll see me kind of jump around because I'm going to cut parts of the video out because I don't have any front footage of this, so it's pretty boring. You just hear chainsaw. Now I'm going to the other side. I've done the straight line cut across, and now I'm doing the wedge undercut, so to speak. It's kind of a Humboldt, so I'm cutting it on the bottom side. And just because the tree is so large compared to my bar of my chainsaw, that I have to come at it from one side and then come at it from the other side, and then work at it back and forth until I get the right the wedge out. And I'll fast forward it to it, and I'll stop it at the part where I take the axe to bang out the piece of wood, which you don't quite see again because I don't have the front footage. So I've done the whole undercut. I'm happy with it. Now I'm just grabbing a marker. Again, I kind of prefer a marker. Sometimes the bark is so hard to see. I scribe a line sometimes with a chainsaw, but I have this nice red. It's actually a cow marker for marking the backs of cows. But it works really well to draw on a tree. It's kind of like a big crayon. And so it just helps me to get a line because it's quite a ways around. I have to start on one side and work around to the other side. And I want to make sure that I'm above my line of cut just a hair or right on the money. Don't want to be below it. That's not good. So we're almost there. We're getting there. And you'll see I'll do the back cut. I'll fast forward through it a bit from side to side, and then I will definitely stop it when the tree comes down. That's the best part. Just giving it a little tickle on this side, and then I have to go to the other side. You'll see, give it a little tickle, and then she goes. And then watch, it's pretty neat, the debris that comes out. There's the top of the stump, pretty rotten. There's the hinge all the way across. Whew. Well, here we are. That was pretty exciting to get that tree down. Like, look at the size of it. It's a big one. It's like this is up to my, well, it's past my belly button. So it's a good 3.5 feet wide at the base there, and it goes all the way up. Goes all the way up here. It's quite a high, quite raised up here above the ground. So for safety reasons, I'm going to take all this out of the bottom first, or the top first, and then kind of work back, because otherwise that's a heck of a lot of weight right there. So that's the plan. I'm going to put it on the fast motion. I'm going to just show one of cutting the rounds, 18 inches. I'm just going to go up and cut out all of them up there, and then as this rotates over, hopefully it'll roll and make it less awkward for me to have to roll it myself. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do one cut here. This is a 30-inch bar, so that gives you an idea of how big the log is. That's all she wrote for this video, folks. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.